Today, I want to talk about specifically what's the right process to use to delegate. Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Kirch of Profit Minds. My Profit Minds growth system is a unique blend of expanding profits, accelerating productivity, and building process for scale. So, how do you delegate? How do you make sure that what you have passed off is going to get done in the way that you want it to be done? Now, it may not be done exactly the way you would do it, and that's actually some of the value of why you would want to delegate. But here's the framework that I'd like to suggest. First, you start with the results. This is something that's ingrained in me from my 25 years of experience in teaching the 7 habits. The habit is begin with the end in mind. That's habit 2, keeps your counting, right? You always want to start with the results. What's the expected outcome? What quality are you looking for? What defines done for this particular project or task? So always start with the end, begin with the results, all right? And then say, okay, what's the time frame? And that's the completion date, but it also might involve certain milestones along the way. And that might be a dialogue. If it's a more complicated project, that might be a dialogue with the person. Hey, where's a good checkpoint for me within the context of this project? And can I check with you? And how do I check with you? Those kinds of things. And then the question, of course, is what resources are available for this person you're delegating to, right? What information do they need? What do they have? What tools do they need? What do they have? What are the skills that they have and need? And then the processes and procedures, all of those things that are resources for them. And then there's the constraints. What's the financial constraints? What's the budget for this project, right? It may just be what's the time? What fraction of their time are they going to use to do this? Is it a full-time gig for the next 3 months? Or is it a project that's going to take them an hour? And what abilities do they have and need to call on? That's sort of somewhat like the skills. And then the really key part of this is making sure that they understood what you said. One of the greatest quotes that I heard in a class that I was taking on communication by leader, for leaders, says the greatest problem with communication by leaders is the illusion that it has happened. We think we do a great job of communicating, but in fact, most of the time we don't. So make sure they can parrot back to you and rephrase in their own words what it is that all of those things that you just laid out for them. So make sure that they really get it. If you want to talk more about how to delegate, please reach out. Have a grateful day.